I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday.
Oh, is it?
I tried to hold it.
Oh, well, Friday.
You sound like Meatwad.
Oh, I'm Meatball.
What is a meatwad?
It was on that Adult Swim.
Oh.
What was the show?
I can't remember. It had meatwad. It had the cup.
Yeah, it was
The
somewhat.
cup.
Yeah, like the little cup and the French fries.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh,
you've seen
yeah,
the meme.
yeah.
I forget what the name of the show was, but it was actually kind of funny. Like there was a lot of Adult Swim that I was like, I get it, it's for stoners.
Yeah.
But that was one that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, had the guy next upstairs living under the bear bulb.
Yeah.
with
See,
and the white
stoners.
beater.
Stoners.
Yeah.
I had that and remember Squidbillies?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that, but Ralphie used to love that. He used to
Right.
get high and just love Squidbillies. I thought, this is not funny at all. You must really need to be high to enjoy a lot of those things.
Yeah, I think a lot of those are made for that. Like, here's our audience. We're going to get in. If we get in with these stoners, then it's going to go forever because,
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's Friday. Good morning, Carmin. How are you?
I'm tired.
I'm tired, too.
Yeah. Well,
What'd you do?
we were out late yesterday.
Cake tasting?
No, actually, we were asked to help and fill in and coach the girls' flag football team at Chamberlain. The coach that was there was relieved of his duties yesterday
Oh.
breaking news.
around 3. And then, so 3:30, they asked.
Find some stuff in his locker?
I got to tell you, if you guys are coaching girls' flag football, you need to start recruiting Martine Grammatica's daughter.
Oh, listen, we're trying. No.
She may just go straight to college now,
Yeah.
right? Like, she's unbelievable.
Seriously. So basically he was let go around 3. They asked Chad if he would help out at like 3:30.
What happened?
Scandal.
We don't know yet.
No.
We're going to find out today because it all happened at the end of the school day, so we didn't really have time to get into the dirt, you know?
Right.
We had to leave the school at 5, and of course the other coach did not book a bus for this game. So we had to drive to Riverview at 5 during traffic. So it was an hour drive. And then we got there, and the game was delayed for lightning. And they were like, at 8 o'clock, if there's a strike, then we'll call it. 8 o'clock comes around. The lightning was far enough away.
Oh, and then they played?
The game continued, but I guess there was supposed to be like a huge downpour at 9:30. So they were like, we are going to get this game going and done. You know what I mean? So everything was a little bit rushed and stuff. So yeah, it was not the best performance, but luckily, you know, there's still a lot of season left. And there's a lot of potential with the girls, so.
I pick up my daughter from school every day, and it is a process.
Yeah.
You have to line up in one school to get to the other school, and it takes about an hour to get through. It's ridiculous.
And you have to wait an hour before that process even starts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I figured it out now. If I used to go around 3, so that I'd be like first in line, and then sit there for an hour and a half. And then I realized I could also just go late and go right as they're about to go in, which is what I do now. But I'm still waiting for like a half hour, 45 minutes to get through there. And it's nothing more than just having to wait. And yesterday, they delayed the release because of the lightning, which they should have. I'm not complaining about it, but it
I know,
ended up,
fourth loss in a row.
What's
Brutal.
that?
Fourth loss in a row, Lightning.
No.
Different
Wrong light. I mean,
I know.
real light.
Different
Real
lighting.
Yeah. But the other thing I think about Carmen is, and I don't know how it is at Chamberlain, but these poor teachers who teach at these schools become traffic people at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock every day. And they're having to stand outside in the rain or whether it's nice out or whether it's raining out. And they all have their jobs, and they've become traffic police.
Yeah. And so at most schools, you get one of two extra duties. You either get like bus duty, which is drop off and stuff like that. That's what that is. Or you get lunch duty, and then you got to patrol the lunchroom.
Lunch duty. You just go around and eat all the kids' lunch.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to do that.
Let me hold the fry.
You wish. No, basically you're making sure that the kids aren't fighting and doing extra curricular activities that they're not supposed to.
We had a dean of discipline in my school, Mr. Kent.
Yeah.
And he just looked like your high school dean of discipline. He looked just like the guy from Breakfast Club. And
Real Kent.
He was a real Kent. And he would just stand there like this with his face. He looked like he had Gary Shandling chin and lips. And he used to just stare at everybody. And, but he kept everybody under control. Never any real fights or anything, and people feared him when he walked into a room. He didn't hit anybody or anything like that.
So, dean of discipline, but did you have a school cop, like out
No.
a resource officer, I guess they were called? We did, Mr. Shields.
Yeah.
Mr. Shields, who looked a little bit like Rodney Dangerfield, and he would be out in the parking lot all the time, and he was good, too, because you'd go out there, and you'd look around, I don't see Mr. Shields. And then he'd start walking, and he'd pop up from behind the truck. What's going on? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And you're like, you got us.
No, we didn't have one. We just had Mr. Kent, and when he walked into a room, it was like you heard the Imperial March.
No, yeah.
You just knew he was there, and because he had that detention book, and he'll give you a month's of detention. I gave me indefinite detention 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
And then walked it back or what?
Yeah, like I'd go for like a week or a week and 2 days, and he'd be like, "All right, Calta,
You learned your lesson?
You've served your time."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just go there and sit in the classroom and look miserable. I think he was sick of looking at my face.
Every school must have had that because there was a Coach Barnett at our school, and I think he was like the soccer coach maybe, but his job was to like run in-school suspension.
Yeah.
And then during passing periods, to make sure everybody got into the classroom before the bell rang, if you didn't, he would literally run and chase you down the hall to try and get you because you're not in the class.
Right.
So people would just scatter like roaches when he started running down the hallway. And he would stand at Gulf High School, which the building's now gone. They had this big ramp. It was a big, giant like courtyard. He'd stand at the top, and when it got down to 1 minute, he'd scream 1 minute. And everybody, all the kids would start scrambling.
Scatter.
And if you didn't make it, he'd start booking it towards you to catch you.
It was
like looking back now, that's crazy behavior. But at the time, he was like the warden, and everybody.
Yeah, that is what it is. He's a warden.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. You need somebody in the
That they
school
fear.
that they fear. Yeah.
you didn't want to go to ISS. It sucked in there. I
Right.
went many times, and
That's
it was
Juliana.
not
So
fun.
Juliana does never want to get ISS.
No.
But I remember one time I got thrown out of math in first period, and I said, "What do I do?" And then she said, "Go to the office